Hello students, hope you all are well. Let us start our next video on the basis of elements of accounts part 1 standard 12. Students, the previous video chapter 10 company's final account, most of the theoretical part I told you, and this video slowly I will go to the practical sides. Before starting the practical sums, both from the illustration as well as the exercise, still something is there which I have to tell you. In this chapter there are so many things are there, but from that which is most requiring importance or which you will understand, that I want to tell you. What you are going to learn from this chapter: how to write the company's final account, both balance sheets as well as the profit and loss account statement. Balance sheet in which way you have written in 11th standard or 12th standard, like that we will not write balance sheets now. Now there we have written horizontal way, here we will write vertical way. Difference is there: horizontal way, two sides are there, liability sides and asset sides, left hand side and right hand sides. But here we will follow first the balance sheet items, then below that one assets. I told the previous video that there are so many things are there which comes under the which comes in balance sheets liability sides and similarly in the asset sides. But one thing you keep in mind, the page number which way I will tell you, that will follow page number 126. Page number 126, this is a balance sheet is given. Here you have seen that liability sides total item note, it is given 9 items, it is given liability sides. So keep in mind this 9 item you will remember: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and asset side it is given from 10 to 20. That means 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So balance sheet you are getting how many numbers? Total 20. Out of that 1 to 9 is the liability sides and 10 to 20 is the asset side. That means here you are getting total 11 items and here you are getting total 9 items. These 9 items you will keep in mind, this number you will keep in mind, that will help you to do the sums. So this is the balance sheets, liability sides 9 items, I will tell you one by one afterwards, and this is asset sides 20 items, that also I will tell you afterwards. This is balance sheets, and profit and loss statement it is given in page number 131. So there you got 20, and here you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9. So 20 plus 9, total 29 item you will remember. This is first and 2 is the income, vertical, first income then expense. This first and 2 is the income, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 are the expense. So here 9 and there 20. First all will not say together, it will be confused to you. First let me explain this 9, after that I will come that asset sides, after that I will come the profit and loss account. This is balance sheets, name of the company, balance sheet as at particulars. I told you equity and liability, main heading. Equity and liability is the main heading. Under this main heading, the subheading is coming shareholders fund. All of you know in liability side generally the external liability and internal liability, these two are coming. External liability and internal liability. Internal liability means the owner's fund is called the internal liability, and external liability means the outsider other than owners. The company is taking the money from the owners as well as the companies are taking the money from outsider. The companies are taking the money from the owners, that is called shareholders fund, and the money company is taking from other than owners is outsider is coming. This is called internal, that is called external. The internal which is given, that is called shareholders fund. Under this shareholders fund, it is coming share capital, that is 1. I told you this 9 item you will remember. Share capital, that is 1. Reserve and surplus, that is 2. Under the share capital which are coming, that will come afterwards. So shareholders fund का अंडर में share capital and reserve and surplus is coming. Then non-current liabilities. Non-current liabilities means generally long term. Long term borrowing, that is number 3. This number you will not forget. This is most important. Long term borrowing. Then other long term liabilities, number 4. Long term provisions is number 5. Then current liabilities. Under this current liabilities, short term borrowing is 6. Trade payable is 7. Others current liability is 8 and short term provisions is 9. So you have to remember share capital, it coming shareholders fund का नीचे share capital, reserve and surplus 1 2. नॉन करंट, तो 3 मेन हेडिंग 3 है, shareholders fund, नॉन करंट लाइबिलिटीज, करंट लाइबिलिटीज. shareholders fund का 2 है, नॉन करंट लाइबिलिटीज 3 है and current liabilities 4 है. So that also very easy to remember. 2 3 and 4. 2 plus 3 5 plus 4 9. So इसका नीचे 2 है, इसका नीचे 3 है और इसके नीचे 4 है. That also order you will remember. Shareholders capital is 1, reserve and surplus is 2, long term borrowing is 3, others long term liability is 4, long term provisions is 5, short term borrowing is 6, trade payable 7, other current liability is 8, short term provision is 9. Now asset sides. Assets generally the two main heading are there. One is the non-current assets, another is the current assets. Under the non-current assets, fixed assets is the subheading. Under the fixed assets, the tangible assets is 10, intangible assets is 11, non-current investment, that is 12, long terms loans and advance 13, others non-current assets 14, current assets, current investment 15, inventory is 16, trade receivables 17, cash and cash equivalent 18, short term loans and advance 19, others current assets 20. So I told you balance sheets you are having total 20 items. 20 items के अंदर liability sides 9 items, asset sides 11 items. liability sides total 9 items. 3 मेन हेडिंग के ऊपर है, एक शेयरहोल्डर्स फंड्स, नॉन करंट लाइबिलिटीज एंड करंट लाइबिलिटीज, उसका अंदर 2 + 3 + 4 है. और एसेट साइड्स में 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5 6. वेरी इजी टू रिमेंबर, very easy to remember all 20. See, I will give you a short formula to remember. 2 + 3 + 4 + 5 + 6 हो गया. 2 + 3 + 4 + 5 + 6. See, it is here 2 + 3 + 4 + 5 + 6. But this 5 what is given, that you have to remember. Tangible assets, intangible assets, non-current investments, long-term loans and advance, other non-current assets. These 5 and these 6 are coming. The current investments, inventories, trade receivable, cash and cash equivalent, short-term loans and advance, and others current assets. So you are getting total 20. That 20, it is started 2 + 3 5 + 4 9 + 5 14 + 6 is equal to 20. So now the following information is expected to be studied as note on head or subheads of the balance sheets, which you have to know this one. Here point number 1 I said the share capital, but under the share capital so many things which is coming under the share capital. When I taught the first chapter from part 2, that is share capital, that time I told you that share classifications of share capital, that you might have seen that one, classifications of share capital, that is authorized capital, issued capital, subscribed capital, non-subscribed capital, paid up capital, non-paid up capital, called up capital, non-called up capital. These all are coming under the share capital. Here once again the point number 1, which is given share capital, point number 2, which is given reserve and surplus, point number 3, which is given long term borrowing, that one by one it is explained in the page number 127 onwards, 27, 28, 29 and 30. Page number 130 it is given in details. Once I want to explain it, after that twice you will go through, so that it will be easy for you to remember it. Number 1, share capital. शेयर कैपिटल का अंदर क्या कहता है? ऑथराइज कैपिटल, आई टोल्ड, ऑथराइज कैपिटल, इशूड कैपिटल, सब्सक्राइब्ड एंड फुल्ली पेड अप शेयर कैपिटल. ऑथराइज कैपिटल व्हिच इज दैट यू नो, आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड. इशूड कैपिटल, सब्सक्राइब्ड मतलब उसका अंदर पब्लिक कितना एक्सेप्ट किया, सब्सक्राइब बट नॉट fully paid up share capital, and the forfeited shares account, this all. So under the share capital you are getting this all, which is called the classifications of share capital, which I taught you the first chapter of part 2. Authorized capital means how much capital the company got the permissions. Issued capital means how out of that how many are issued. Subscribed and fully paid up share capital, subscribed but not fully paid up share capital, and forfeited shares account. Next is coming the reserve and surplus, which is point 2. Here you see this is point number 1. Point number 1 means this one. Now point number 2 means this point number 2. Point number 2 which is coming, that is called reserve and surplus. I know that one it is not possible for you to remember this all, but once or twice if you go through, at least you will be able to understand that it comes under the which heading. Reserve and surplus, that is number 2, that is surplus as per the statement of profit and loss. Profit and loss का जो excess है, that is called surplus, less appropriations of the profit, general reserve, proposed dividend, then security premiums reserve, general reserve, then appropriations, capital reserve, debenture redemptions reserve, debenture equalizations fund, reserve fund, worker accident compensation fund, investment fluctuation reserve, loss as per the statement or profit and loss account. These all are coming under the heading reserve and surplus. These are reserve and surplus means these are the money excess which is not distributed to the partners or the owner, that is kept separately for different purpose, that are called reserve. You might have seen the worker accident compensation fund, investment fluctuation reserve, loss as per the statement of the profit and loss account. This you have not seen, but generally that capital reserve, debenture redemption reserve, dividend equalization fund, security premium reserve, these all are coming under the reserve and surplus. This is under the coming point number 2 is the main heading. Now point number 3, long term borrowing. Long term borrowing means this is coming here. Non current liability का अंदर point number 3, this is 1, 2, now 3, long term borrowing, that is point number 3. Long term borrowing is coming the debenture, which you can take as a from the public as a loan, long term loan or term loan, bond or public deposit. These all are coming one type of money the company is taking from the public as a loan, so it comes under the long term borrowing. Long term borrowing के अंदर ये सब आता है, डिवेंचर, लॉन्ग टर्म लोन्स और टर्म्स लोन, बॉन्ड और पब्लिक डिपॉजिट. Next is coming number 4, other long term liabilities. This is other long term liabilities number 4, and 5 is coming long term provisions. Long term other long term liabilities, it's coming premium on redemptions of the debenture, premium on redemptions of the preference shares. Premium on redemption of debenture, the second chapter I taught you. The premium on redemptions of the debenture, premium on redemptions of the preference shares, that coming others long-term liabilities. And long-term provisions it's coming the provident fund or the gratuity fund, the pension fund, worker profit sharing fund, worker savings account. These are the coming under the heading 5 long-term provisions. The provident fund, gratuity fund, pension fund, worker profit sharing fund. Worker profit sharing fund matlab the workers money, and workers savings account. These are money workers. Next we are getting the short term borrowing, that is number 6. It is given number 6 short term borrowing. Under the short term borrowing, the short term loan generally it less than 12 months. Less than 12 months means more than 12 months means 1 year. More than 1 year it is coming long term. Less than 1 year it is coming generally short term. Short term loan for less than 12 months, bank, overdraft, cash credit. Then number 7 trade payables means creditors. I told you the trade payables, creditors and bills payables, these two are coming under the trade payable. Trade payable ratio chapter, trade payable you might have seen that one, opening trade receivable and opening trade payable, that I taught you. So trade payable means creditors and bills payable, these two are called trade payables. Number 8 other current liabilities, that are coming the outstanding expense income received in advance, unclaimed dividend, debenture and premium on redemptions payable during the next 12 months, calls in advance, advance received from the customers, outstanding interest on debenture. Next is coming number 9, which is coming short term provisions. Short term provisions, provisions for tax and proposed dividend. These are coming under the heading 9. So till 9 you are getting total liability, and whatever the total amount you will get it here after completing the 9 is here. After completing the here, whatever the amount you are getting, if you add it here, then assets whatever it is coming, these assets at last you are getting here, that total will be same, because it is called the vertical. Now assets is started from number 10. So 1 to 9 is the liability and 10 onwards the assets. The asset side is coming the fixed assets, which is tangible, that is land and building. All of you know, because from the 11th standard onwards you have seen that asset sides. Land and building, plant and machinery, furniture and fixtures, vehicles, tools and equipments, leasehold assets. These all are the assets as coming under the tangible assets, which is coming fixed tangible assets. Fixed assets but tangible, and fixed assets intangible, that is coming उसका fixed assets का अंदर both are fixed assets, but this is fixed assets under the heading tangible, this is fixed assets under the heading intangible, which is coming 11. Here you see that 10 is the tangible assets and intangible assets is the 11. So page number 127. Now intangible assets which are coming: goodwill, patent, trademark, copyright, license, then software and franchise. These all are coming under the heading intangible, and these are coming under the tangibles. Tangible fixed assets, intangible fixed assets. Next we are getting 12, page number 130, non-current investment. This is coming under the investment, non-current investment. So that means one more investment you may get, which is coming the current investment. Non-current investment, that is coming the non-current investment, that is provident fund investment, debenture redemptions fund investment, share of the subsidy company, share and debentures of others company for more than 12 months, fixed deposit with bank for more than 12 months, and the government securities for more than 12 months, non-current for it is long term. Non-current मतलब होता है, current मतलब होता है short term which is coming, generally current मतलब होता है short term which is coming less than 1 year, and non-current मतलब होता है long term which is coming more than 1 year. For that is everywhere more than 1 year. Units of the mutual fund for more than, these are the all one type of investment of the assets, provident fund investment, debenture redemption fund investment, shares. So many places a company can invest the money. This is called different types of investments. Number 13, the long term loans and advance. Sometimes company can give the loans to the outsider for long term. Long term means more than 12 months. Loan to employee for more than 12 months. The custom deposit, telephone deposit, electricity deposit. Now the telephone deposit, custom deposit or telephone deposit, electricity deposit is not there, but previously it was there. This deposit is for the long term. For that it is coming one type of assets. Now 14 is coming other non-current assets. Other non-current assets means debenture discount to be written off after next 12 months. Advertisement campaigning expenditure to be written off after next 12 months. Research and development expenditure to be written off after next 12 months. This is coming. The 14 other non-current assets, it is given it here 14. Yeah, other non-current assets. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, these are all coming under the non-current assets. Now 15 onwards you will get current assets. That is called here 15 current inventories. Sorry, current investment. Current investment, this 15 onwards you are getting all current investment. Generally current assets you have seen the stock, debtors, bills receivable. These are the few things you came to know. But now you see that there are so many things are there which was unknown to you are coming under the heading the current investment. Here who is coming? Shares, debentures of others company less than 12 months. There you got more than 12 months. Here you will get less than 12 months. The marketable securities, that is less than 12 months. Government securities less than 12 months. Units of the mutual fund for less than 12 months. These all are the coming under the heading investment. There also you have seen the investment, but these are the same investment. That is for the long term, this is for the short term investment. Inventories, stock. Generally you have seen only stock. Now under the stock so many stocks are there. Stock of raw material, stock of semi-finished goods, stock of finished goods. See, stock in trade, loose tools, spare parts, consumable stores, goods in transit. See, you might have not seen the stock of raw material, stock of finished goods. Stock which are still you are having in the godown under your custody is called stock. Raw material you kept, that is also stock. After making finished goods, that also you take, that is also stock. And the stock of finished goods and semi-finished goods. Semi-finished goods means which under process is going on, which is work in progress. It is not that one today morning raw material you started and at the end of this day it will make finished product. Not that. Some of the things it will take much time, 2-3 months to making a finished product. The process is going on. That is also a stock. It has gone out from the raw material store, but it has not reached to the finished goods. That is called semi-finished goods. Stock in trade, stock of finished goods already जो तैयार हो गया. Stock in trade, loose tools, spare parts, consumable stores and goods in transit. And number 17 is coming trade receivable. जैसे पर तुमको पढ़ाया था trade payables, so you are getting that trade receivable. Trade receivables means debtors and bills receivable. Trade payables means creditors and bills payables. तो creditors and bills payable, if it is a trade payables, तो trade receivable होगा debtors and bills receivables. Next is coming 18 cash and cash equivalent. Cash and cash equivalent means either it is a cash or it can be easily convert into cash. It's called cash and cash equivalent. जैसे कैश ऑन हैंड, वो तो ऑलरेडी कैश है, बैंक बैलेंस वो भी कैश है, चेक्स एंड ड्राफ्ट्स इन हैंड, आपका हाथ में कोई चेक्स है और कोई ड्राफ्ट्स है जो कैश नहीं है, बट यू कैन इजीली कन्वर्ट इनटू द कैश दैट कमिंग अंडर द हेडिंग कैश और कैश इक्विवेलेंट। जैसे बैंक बैलेंस, आपका हाथ में कैश नहीं है, बैंक में है, लेकिन आप विड्रॉल करेगा तो कैश आपको मिल जाएगा। सो कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट इज कमिंग अंडर द हेडिंग 18, also the current assets. And the number 19 is coming short term loans and advance. Sometimes you are giving loan in short term, long term loan, short term loan. Long term loan you can give, short term loan also you can give, long term loan you can take, short term loan also you can take. If you give, that is your assets. If you take, that is your liability. If you take long term, so it will come long term under the heading. If you take short term, it will come under the short term heading. Similarly, here also short term loans and advance. Loans advance for less than, short term for less than 12 months. Short term and long term bifurcate किया एक साल का. If it is less than 1 year, it is called short term. Either you are giving or taking. Or if it is more than 1 year, it is called long term, whether it is giving and taking. If you are giving, it is assets. If you are taking, it is liability. Short terms loans and advance. Loans advance for less than 12 months. Advance to suppliers for less than 12 months. Suppliers को advance दिया. Others current assets is the last heading of the balance sheets. Apart from that, there you maybe get some others current assets also. That is the last item, point number 20. I told you 20 items you have to keep in mind. Other current assets, prepaid expense, income due but not receipts, advertisement campaigning expenditure to be written off during next 12 months, debenture discount to be written off during next 12 months, research and development expenditure to be written off during the next 12 months. You might have seen the asset side last item from the 11th standard as well as the 12th standard. Some of the assets you wrote which to be distributed to the next few more years. Advertisement campaigning expenditure you might have seen, research and development expenditure, or like that. That is also other current assets, because what happened, these are the expenditure which you have to distribute to the profit and loss account debit side next few more years. Prepaid expense is your assets. Income due but not receipts is your assets. Advertisement campaigning expenditure to be written off during next 12 month, एक साल का अंतर जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगा. Debenture discount to be written off during next 12 months. Research and development expenditure to be written off. That you might have seen that one whenever you have done the 5th chapter and the 6th chapter. That time D I wrote, D मतलब distribution to the partners capital account. Asset side last item it was there. You might have seen that one. That advertisement campaigning expenditure, research and development expenditure, which you have to distribute to the partners capital account. So this also coming under the heading others current assets. So this 20 item from your balance sheets of page number, once again I want to repeat it, according to your textbook, page number 126. Keep in mind, page number 126, the total there 9 plus there 11, 20 items are given. These 20 items order you will follow. This is liability side 9 items. This is asset side 11 items. Number whatever it is given against the which name, that only you have to remember. And page number 127, 128, 129 and 130, all these 20 आइटम का अंदर जो है वो एक बार एक्सप्लेन किया, मैं आपको डिटेल्स एक्सप्लेन किया. Once again you go through it twice. If you go through, you will get some little idea. On the basis of that, now you will start the practical illustrations one by one in the next video. Before doing the statement of profit and loss account, we will do afterwards. Let me complete the balance sheet first. After that we will come to the statement of the प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट. सो आपको टोटल कितना रिमेंबर करना है पॉइंट, वहाँ 9 + 11 इज इक्वल टू 20 एंड हेयर +9, 29 items you have to remember from this chapter. So slowly practical sides we will go. Before following the next video, these two video you go through 1 second, and whatever the part I told you, that also you follow it. And if you follow, I am sure that you will not face any problem from this chapter. Okay, hope you are understanding. Even though if you do not understand at any place, always you are welcome for your any doubt. Okay, bye.